on the play when he broke the lob up and fell, and it looked like potentially he could have hurt his back, but somehow his, I think, leg got bent, and that's how the injury happened. The extent of the injury, there has to be follow-up, second and third people looking at it, but it's certainly not good. And look, where our concern is the most is just with Zach. I can't imagine how he feels, and I think in this case, he worked so hard and got his body in such great shape and was off to such a good start with, I think, the best yet to come, that it's devastating for him. There's no really words other than he knows we love him, care about him, are going to always have his best interest. But you can imagine how disappointed he is.
Connor's been a godsend. I mean, he worked so hard for me, Jerome, now Bazil, obviously Cam, John when John needed it. He comes in days he doesn't have to be here. He always has a great attitude. He always does his best to make us our best, to make us feel our best, and I'm really appreciative of him.
In terms of our team, you try to see things in different categories. There are times when your team loses and you feel really good about the effort, the togetherness, and a lot of things that happen in the game. But I'll put this game in a different category. The standard of effort and togetherness wasn't there. There was really no energy in the arena from the tip to the final buzzer, and I wouldn't give much energy if I was watching that either. Very disappointed, and something that we have to own and fix right away.
What makes us human? Humanity is found in the actions that redefine care. Actions that we at TriHealth take every day. By seeing those who feel invisible, hearing needs that have been ignored. TriHealth is healing the body and the human spirit, so all can know and live a better life.
What?
Yeah.
So you had 2
Grad school.
classes for 8 weeks, and you got a B? Like, you suck.
Bro, you would have did no better. You would have got a C.
It's been a blast since I've gotten here, and being able to work through the shifts in college athletics and what that looks like for the men's basketball team specifically has been really neat to see.
We used to all be in the class meeting on Zoom.
Can we pause though and talk about that? How many years are in between the two of you?
It is.
That you were in college and you were still in high school when that hit.
You know, I was
very different.
I used to go to his games in high school. My cousin played on his team.
Small world.
Tell your cousin.
Small world.
I used to be thinking like, bro, high school basketball looks so hard. Like, I would never be good.
And now here you are.
We're on the same team. It's so crazy.
And now here you are. Seeing it click, and they're like, oh my goodness, like I can get not 1 degree, but 2 degrees. And that's been honestly a blessing with the extra COVID year with some of our guys who obviously we all know have been through injuries and have, been able to redshirt and stay here and continue taking classes. Being able to leave Xavier with 1 or 2 degrees, or being able to graduate from another institution and then come here and get a second degree, I think that's invaluable. That is huge, and it's the reason why I'm in this field to begin with.
Wait, so Cam's gonna have a degree from Florida State and Xavier?
And you're gonna have a degree from OU and Xavier.
So look,
Whole
they
masters.
see my degree though.
You told me that you put the wrong address down for your
I
diploma.
don't really need it to prove that I got a degree, right?
I mean, you don't need it, but like if you eventually want to display your diploma on the wall.
I don't know, nothing like that. But as long as if I try to get a job, we're gonna know like, yeah, he graduated.
Knowing that I work with a staff that truly values that, it's huge. It's huge. And I think that especially the guys that we're bringing in, that's important to them as well. It's not just, okay, I'm coming here to play basketball and to play for Sean Miller and to play at Xavier. It's also, I'm coming here to finish my degree. You don't send them a picture of your diploma. You send them, well, no, whenever you're no longer a student athlete of mine, I will not be ordering your transcript for you. I have the best job in the world because I get to help students figure out who they are, what they want to do from an academic standpoint. But then come game day, I'm your biggest fan. I don't have a single ounce of responsibility when the ball tips. I get to be behind the bench and I'm cheering my head off, and I get to watch them do what it is that they love.
It's about the next one. We got 2 kills. We need more deflections. And again, take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. Come on now. They're not trying to do shit. Play this war no different than we would have played the 2nd and 5th, the 8th war. Finish the game. Either spot's good. Another point I'm going to make is remember, every time they foul you, sure, knock these in. Straight one. Straight one. You're a product of your everyday habits. Bang, bang, 2 in a row.
And we played hard. I thought for the most part we did. Did we take good care of the ball? Played with 12. It would have been great if we could have gone with 10 or fewer. And number 3, did we win the rebounding war? Yes. And when our team does those things right there, if that becomes the focus, then all of a sudden that incremental improvement, like we talked about it, right? Own who we are, work collectively together to improve certain things, and next opportunity. You have Monday, and I know school begins right on Monday, and then we play on Tuesday, and we play Nova, right? I don't know what Nova's doing right now. It's a night game. Students will be back, which trust me when I tell you, we'll all feel the energy in the building, a much different energy. I'm gonna work over the next couple of days to try to, again, get that energy back up. But I will tell you this, if we really own who we are, when our crowd turned on us the other night against St. John's, there was a reason. It wasn't just the final score. It wasn't just the final score. And it's not that we're playing just for the crowd. This shit's about us. But man, we have to have a home court advantage, right? I mean, during your time at Xavier, you've always held pretty damn good home court advantage. When I talk to coaches and people, and I've been in this building for 11 years, they all talk about like, man, shit's hard when we play you guys at home. You got a great crowd, great student section. These three things right here, like how you get the crowd back, how we get what we're doing going in the right direction, we control that. They don't. They will respect and appreciate a team that's playing hard, playing together, playing good basketball. And if the score doesn't go our way, that's fine. We'll move on. Next opportunity. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we keep working on improving and don't buy into anything outside this locker room, we have a chance to be a really good team. We could have been 2 weeks ago, a week ago. We could be a week from now or 2 weeks ago. I'm telling you right now, we could start rattling some off. We could become that team. I think everybody here knows it. Just in terms of the last couple of days, fellas, the one thing that I owe myself, I owe Xavier, I owe you, I owe this team is this. It's the standard. It's the standard. I'm a passionate dude. I love the game. I want to win badly. Like the shit fucking keeps me up. I want to win. I want to have a group of guys that are getting better. I want to have the peace of mind, and we play the game hard in the right way. And the standard is the standard. The standard is the standard. Not everybody's going to like it all the time. That's not my job to please people. My job right here is to hold that fucking standard right here and not ever, ever, ever give into it, regardless of who you are. And when you guys raise your level and you meet the standard, that's your best opportunity. That's you. Your best opportunity to play good is to meet that standard. This shit isn't easy. We all signed up for the Big East, right? We didn't sign up for like the mid-major bullshit, right? Where you can take a week off and not even know it. Here, you can never take a day off in the Big East. You can't. It brings out the best in everybody. The strong survive. All right? Bills, good job. Let's roll. Let's get out of here. Go, Carol! Good job. They're rolling.
It was a beautiful day in Cincinnati. James looked out the window and saw Bud scoping out competition, where James saw none. James, in the spirit of Pella hospitality, invited him in. Bud hoped to find a flaw. Maybe it was in the finish, or the quality, or selection, but he found none. Get your full service, delivery, removal, and installation all included. Call Pella now.
It'll be interesting to see how the pace of it the next 8 weeks. In some ways it's going to fly by, and in other ways, just you start getting into mid-January. It's a different feeling. One of the things that I do truly cherish and love about Xavier is, the academic component, the student-athlete component, where it's never wavered. The students are the heartbeat of everything that goes on. There's such a distinguishable difference when our students aren't there. We have the number one streak in the history of college basketball, right? It started in 1985, where every men's basketball player who was a senior graduated. And as time has changed and more transfers have become a part of the equation and guys leave early, everybody that's ever finished their eligibility since 1985 at Xavier has graduated. And it's really remarkable. It started with Sister Roseanne Fleming when she came here at that juncture, and it's gone through a number of coaches, but the culture has always been in place that the Jesuit way, getting an education, a world-class education while you're here playing basketball, it's both. That one day you'll look back and you'll have that dual experience, not just one part of it. That component of student athlete and getting a great education, rest assured that that's still very much in place. And Sarah Noss, who's our academic person now, Sister Fleming used to be, she does an outstanding job. She really does.
You know, you talk to people who are Xavier fans that have been here forever, and when they hear academics, they immediately go to Sister Rose. And Sister Roseanne Fleming, she's still here. Her office is right next door to mine, and she was the start of that streak. And knowing that this institution, this athletic department, this men's basketball program takes such pride in the academic success of the student athletes that they're bringing into this institution and into this program, it's the reason why I come to work every day. It makes it so easy to work with these guys and to work with this coaching staff, knowing that, yeah, we want to win basketball games, we want to win conference tournaments, we want to make the dance. And when we do, it's the most amazing feeling. But the other most amazing feeling is graduation day and seeing those guys walk across the stage, especially whenever they come here and they're wee little freshmen, 18 years old, and then watching them 4 or 5 years later accomplish completing a college degree. Like, there's nothing better.
Publicity, etc. So talk about that, talk about where we see examples, and then think about how sport marketing might be different from marketing, say, a water bottle, or a jacket, or a backpack, or any other, okay?
You can have athletes being other brands.
I agree with what he said. You market like a person instead of like an actual product. Like you see Shadur in commercials and stuff. He doesn't really have a product. He's just in the commercial, so it combines the two worlds.
How do we then position you academically to get the most out of both your success in the classroom, but then also the basketball court? And so for Dalen, figuring out what classes are we going to take, how are we going to set you up to be successful, and seeing the shift for him, especially whenever he's been in classes that he's been interested in. A lot of our guys, again, they've played sports their entire lives and they love that. And so being in some of our sports management classes where they're interacting with their classmates, they're interacting with the professors, and they have a very unique perspective on a lot of the things that the students are learning in the classroom because they're living it in certain aspects. It's in those moments where the student athletes realize, oh, I can be really good at school. I can be really good in the classroom, because they've all been praised on their ability on the basketball court, and not every single one of them has been praised on their ability in the classroom.
Yeah, one thing to be aware of with Dalen is, he was the youngest player in the Big East Conference a year ago as a freshman, and yet he made the all-freshman team. He had a role. He had some magic moments as a young freshman who's 18 years old. Right now he really is a freshman again because he's 19. He's playing the entire year as a 19-year-old sophomore. So youth is on his side, and yet I think some of the things that he's doing as a player, developing as a player, is simply about his lack of experience, his age, his strength, his know-how. Becoming a more experienced, bigger, stronger athlete, having played in games and practiced for now a year and a half or 2 years. I mean, his upside is so high, but what he has going for him is amazing talent. He's incredibly smart. And I think of all players that we have on our team, Dalen may have the biggest upside of any of them, of where he can reach. If he can reach that ceiling, then I think really the sky is the limit. He can go on and do some great things in this game beyond Xavier. Nope, there's no doubt in my mind.
What up, Pat? If we're going to try to play our best basketball in these next couple of weeks, beginning tomorrow on the heels of DePaul, then you have to practice between games with purpose, intent. Again, next opportunity exists to pass the test, to keep improving. It's like they're playing against a better team than the one that played in Chicago this weekend. Playing against a completely different team that played, a couple weeks back against Marquette at home. Like, you keep progressing because what we do in between, guys, individually, collectively, we're getting better. Shooter, you got Brickus? That's Brickus! Stay down, stay down, stay down! Game of discipline, it's a game of discipline. Hey, stay up, where's your man, where's your man? Where's your man, Dante, rebound! Done! Coach, team two's done, team four's on. Team 4, here we go. Choke us! Choke us! Dribble! Fellas, good stuff. Here's the point I want to tell you, though. Remember now, as the game goes this way, offense, defense, and different things happen, your level of intensity and concentration can't wane. It can't be this. Right? We got to be here. Got to be here. Got to be steady from the early war. As you get tired, go like this. Boom. Boom. Get out. Come on. Okay? All right. Free throws, water. Switch hoops.
Knock it in. Good, Roddy.
That's one thing you can do. Guards, I'm talking to all of you. Second thing you can do is I'm Davion spot. Boom. It's always corner chase. I can hit you. If I hit you, I want to hit you with the bounce pass. And guess what? They collapse. Then you're going to be the next one more pass. You can drive through. You can go. You can hit Zach. You can go. But we're going to start pinball off of your catch. You're not going to shoot it. Obviously, the way we do it a lot is sprint away, boom, good. You can hit Trey. That's what we did last week, and we're going to play that long game. Drive the ball off of it, okay? Pinball going to 25 points. Keep the music going. Here we go. Good. Share the ball, share the ball, share the ball. Good. Get it up, good. Oh, side out. Yes, sir. Good. Was that it? It's good, coach. No, team 3. Good. I'm gonna tell you though, tomorrow is a game of discipline. You just gotta understand, this shit is gonna be a hard battle, and it's gonna be right there. We have to go all the way and punch it. I think Zach said it at DePaul. Regardless of the score, you win the war, you win the game. And you just got to keep going, keep going, keep going. We need 8, 9 guys playing well tomorrow. All right? Good job.
Good to see y'all. Give them up on 3, 1, 2, 3. Give them up.
The journey to move medicine forward takes an unwavering commitment to solving complex patient care. Innovative thinkers driven to change lives. A therapeutically focused contract research organization. A diverse team committed to comprehensive patient care, all leading to successful drug approval. Join the CTI team on our journey to move medicine forward.
We have an amazing, rabid fan base. They love Xavier basketball. They know what good looks like. They've seen a lot of coaches and teams. They've been at games where they know what hard play and hustle looks like. They know what tough losses feel like. They are knowledgeable, they are supportive, and they've been in place inside of our program for more than 4 decades. So, for us, when we don't perform well and, the crowd is disappointed, I think that's something that we have to own. We have to give them something to cheer about.
As always, it's about this war. All the things that have happened, good and bad, will be completely present in this war. No second shots. Run fast offense. Great execution. Get open. Hard screens. Take great care of the ball. Take great care of the ball. Remember, don't be afraid to go late into the clock. And create great open three. Remember, our guards have to go get the ball and block out. It's not just our big. Everybody got a rebound. Got to take care of the ball. Fellas, this is a game of being able to play long stretches without turnovers. We're good. Get open. If they deny, you back up.
Come on, Dave.
Big, you got to be responsible, be ready to go. The shots you're getting are fucking wide open. Knock them in. Knock them in. You're not even guarding you. Yeah. Shoot the ball. They're not guarding you. They're letting you shoot. Shoot the ball. Okay. Next one's in. If you take a quick shot, make sure it's a great shot. Take next one's in. Next one's in. If Dixon sets in, switch. Everything's about being alert and playing hard. Oh, we have one timeout. Understand, we have one timeout. Use it until we win the game. Let's go.
Just a really tough-minded, gritty game by both teams. Certainly Villanova could have won the game. I'm glad we did. We've been in a number of games this year, as everybody in this room recognizes. And in games like this, at times we've pulled up short. We've been on the wrong end of the final score. And really that's what this is about, being able to win. But there's no doubt in my mind that if our students weren't here, that we would not have won. We would not have had enough energy in the building without them to win the game. A big reason we won the game is because of our students. I mean, they showed up in full force. It feels like, God, 2 months since they've been here. We missed them. We've missed them in some games where we haven't played well, but they inspired our group. They give us that home court advantage that I think everybody associates with Xavier basketball, Cintas Center, and the Big East. And we are very, very grateful to have them back in the spring semester, and I want to thank them for making a big difference in tonight's game.
Who won that last score? What? 16-7. 16-7, right? 34, 8 for 13.
Ryan, you scored 13 of the last 14 points for the team. You just seemed like you were feeling it there in the last couple minutes. Again, what's that feeling like when it feels like anything you throw up is going to go in?
Shout out Quincy. It's like an unexplainable flow state. It's just it's just everything. Just just going in, and my teammates just finding me in the right spots. So I mean, and I just just my will. I didn't want to lose. So whatever I need to do, just had to get it done. So before the DePaul game, they had posted Quincy's 42 he had last year at DePaul, and I had DM'd him on Instagram, and I was like, "You're elite," and he was like, "It was an unexplainable flow state." And I just been telling myself that, just get in that flow. And I guess it was unexplainable flow state today, so.
Quincy Oliveri, he was able to finish out his last class for his graduate degree. He's been on my grade report that I send to the coaches every week, and he finished up his classes this past December. We're sticking to that streak. It's been really, really cool to see, especially guys who pursue professional opportunities from a basketball standpoint, and then they come back and they're able to finish their degree here at Xavier. And so having a conversation with Jerome, with Zach, with Cam, with guys that have gone through injuries and have gone through watching the ball stop bouncing, you've been through it. You have physically seen the basketball ripped out of your hands and you've not been able to do what it is that you've loved. But that doesn't mean that life stops. And so for me, having the courage to have those kinds of conversations all comes back to caring about who they are as a person.
Own businesses, family man. I'm being family man. I don't want to work.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna stop playing basketball until I have enough money to not work.
Okay.
Be a family man.
Okay. So you've been through how many injuries on this? Two. Okay. So what happens if something else happens and then you can't bounce the ball anymore, but you still have to make money in order to provide for yourself and your family?
I don't even think like that.
I don't want to think like that either, but here's the thing. You are in school, you have one degree, you're working on a second, thinking about what you want to do with this degree once the ball stops bouncing. Because the ball could stop bouncing at 26 or it could stop bouncing at 46. Who knows?
46. Not LeBron. So yeah, I'm coming off 2 back-to-back ACL injuries, so it was pretty hard for me, but I managed to get through it. I feel like I'm a tough individual. That's just me. I feel that way. It was tough for me because I wanted to play basketball a lot. I love the game so much, but just being around the team and not being able to play, it helped me look at things in a better way, I guess. Just being grateful just to be here.
You strip the student, you strip the basketball. Who are they as an individual? And that's who I'm talking to. And that's who I want to understand. You are more than what you do on the basketball court. You are more than what you do in the classroom. What do you bring to this world and what do you want to continue to do if and when the ball does stop bouncing?
Just be the best teammate I can be, honestly. Even if things aren't going my way or things are going my way, just still be the best teammate I can be, encourage my teammates to be better, and just get better every day, stay consistent.
Bells, the only other point I would make to this group is this. Confidence comes from within. Confidence comes from within. In 1987, I was a freshman playing in the same conference as you. March, call it 10th. It was game 16. That's how many Big East games we played. The record was Pitt 12-3, Syracuse 12-3. It was the final game of the season. Billy Packer and Brent Musburger, they were the announcers. When those two guys were on college basketball games back then, it was like an NFL Sunday. You're like, oh shit, this one's big. 12 noon tip-off. It was the largest crowd ever at the Carrier Dome. I was a freshman and I was nervous. I mean, I really thought, like, I can't believe that I'm actually going to walk out in the Carrier Dome in front of 34,000 people. Ronnie Cycli and Derek Coleman and Sherman Douglas. And like a year ago, I was in high school, and this shit is for the Big East Championship, and I got to play well, and like, I don't want to fuck this up. I passed the test not because of me, but because I had 2 or 3 teammates that when I looked at them, I knew I was good.
I had a dude, Jerome Lanes from LeBron James' high school, Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary's. Dude was the nation's leading rebounder. He was so fucking hyped for the game. He's the dude who shattered the backboard. You thought, like on a breakaway, that he was going to shatter the carrier dome backboard. He was ready to go. All you had to do was just kind of like get behind him in layup line, stay with him in the locker room. When you're on the court, he gave me confidence. He gave me confidence. Charles Smith, he gave me confidence. All I had to do is do my damn job. Confidence comes from within. It's about dudes that have been here before to go out and say, you know what, I'm fearless. I'm gonna go out and play my ass off. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, ain't nobody looking at me funny. Because I'm here to tell you, I'm coming to Milwaukee to win. You feed off of each other. When one guy's like that, two guys are like that. When two guys are like that, five guys are like that. Starters are like that, man, it's so much easier to check in. I have more confidence. You know why? Because the starting group gave me confidence. You ready to go? You gotta give confidence to each other. Guys that have been in this fight before, you gotta say, this is it. You never ever play against Marquette in Milwaukee in a Big East game again. Ditto for Zach, ditto for Jerome, ditto for a number of guys. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Go out here fearless. Go out here for the kill. We lost by 2 points to this team. I just showed you 9 clips, and every one of them is true. We could have been better on the clips. Confidence comes from within. Learn from failure. Own it, work together, next opportunity.
Stay locked in on the switch, man. Yeah. It's called 3T. You got to touch a teammate, take a man, right? Don't get sloppy with it.
Take a walk. Come on, Black.
What's the biggest thing? You're competing at a high level. Rebound. Remember, take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. How many turnovers do we have? 0. Highest level. Again, when we're in flow, corner chase. That's corner chase.
Come on, Bucket.
17 deflections, Dalen. Yes, sir. That's elite. Got to go. Our activity on and off the ball. Hit him with your chest. Deflections, toughness on the ball. Nobody is soft on the ball, and yet you're not fouling. Doing a great job, okay?
Marcus Boston.
Hit a 3.
John Hughley. Damian Knight.
Go, bro.
Don't let up.
We're the harder playing team.
Yeah, y'all keep that energy over there.
Where's the deflections at here? 21. Bells, I want you to think about this now, right? Our goal is 30, and when we hit 30 deflections for a game, we put you in that's a hard playing team. That's an elite defensive team. That's a team that's playing with great effort and great togetherness. We have 21 deflections at the half to show you our activity. We also have 3 turnovers. 3. And again, there's no reason why, as this game keeps unfolding, that turnover number should change a whole lot. Offensive rebounding, John, like for example, it's a big play. You get a second shot and put it in, it changes the game, right? That's our 2 points. They have only 4 points on second shots. Right here. Turnovers 3, which is excellent. This is it, fellas. This is the barometer. This 6-4, you got to come out and take care of the ball again. They're a team that has to turn you over to win. They have to steal it and block it and do those things for them to be at their best. You can feel it, right? When a game's 5-on-5 against our half-court defense, they're not scoring. 2-point field goal defense. Look, 7 for 18. I think everybody who's guarding Jones, as he's now pivoting and starting to come back to his right shoulder and shoot with his left hand, you're sliding with physicality and walking through. And you know, like, off the ball, the deflections without reaching and fouling. Again, can't hit guys on the arm, don't bail them out. Why would you bail the team out that's 7 for 18 from 2? Fellas, our ball, have some fun with this shit. Have some fun with this shit. Come out here, match their intensity, be a team that gets 30 deflections.
Oh, Black, you got this shit, bro.
Oh, we've talked about this shit all the time. 10th war. I told you that if we meet what we're supposed to, we'll be there at the 10th war. Right now, that's all this shit is. Yeah. Right here. It's +4. +4. We have 2 timeouts. That's important. It's about getting stuff. You can't give up second shots. You got to trust the game plan.
All time, fellas. Hit him up out there. 1, 2, 3. Rip him up.